Okay, the reading from Emmett Fox is called Thine the Glory. And it opens with the scripture from Matthew's Gospel. Thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. This is a wonderful gnomic saying, summing up the essential truth of the omnipresence and the allness of God. We know that God is the only power, and so when we work, it is really God working by means of us. Just as the pianist produces his music by means of or through his fingers, so may mankind be thought of as the fingers of God. His is the power. If, when you have anything to do, you hold the thought, divine intelligence is working through me now, you will perform the most difficult tasks. The wondrous change that comes over us as we gradually realize what the omnipresence of God really means, transfigures every phase of our lives, turning sorrow into joy, age into youth, and dullness into light and life. And this is the glory.
Thank you, Phyllis. So today, Lea is doing the talk. Lea, what is the topic of the talk, please?
Be the joy.
Go for it. Looking forward to hearing.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this came with my birthday card. Got it a couple days ago because the mailman did not want to pick up her mail. That's why it's late. But I liked when I opened it, after I had already told Brian about me talking about joy, inside the card from Psalm 16:11. You will show me the path to life, abounding joy in your presence, the delights at your right hand forever. So to me, that was also a sign to talk about joy, being in the joy, being part of the joy, allowing joy to be into your life. And it all started because of Lori Kay. We had started talking about other things and this and that, and joy came up, and I said, been having a lot of fun just talking. It's a lot of joy. And I don't remember the exact words, of course, but she said yes. And I said, we're having joy. We're not having joy like together. We're having joy. We're sharing joy. And Lori Kay asked me to explain it to her. And that's when I did. And then I said, oh, I need to give a talk about this. And she goes, yeah, I think so too. Sharing joy versus together joy. Now we're together, so we're sharing this joy. That's understandable. But at the same time, we're not just keeping the joy in with this group. We are sharing the joy that's inside of us. So when we all go our separate ways, we still have that joy inside that we shared. We gave joy to the other person and they returned the favor. They turned the joy. So you had that communication, you had that flow of joy. So when you go your separate ways, you are still in joy. So when you go out the door, you're able to share. You're able to continue to share the joy within yourself, inside yourself, and you are that joy. So if you do meet up with anybody, or even if you don't, even if you're just with yourself doing whatever, you are still in that joy because you shared it. You build that energy up. You build that joy that everybody wants in their life. You don't want it where, okay, I have to be with you to get my joy. No, if you have to, that means you're trying to suck their energy. And for whatever reason, you're not willing to share that joy. Because it's like anything, whether you're healing somebody or even just having a normal conversation, anything, you share, you give and you return. And it's like, even if you're mad at somebody and it triggers something in them, well, aren't they returning the favor? And that's what you don't want, is the anger. And if you don't give back to that anger, then you're not really connecting with that. You're acknowledging it and you allow them to have their feelings, but you make sure that you have your own feelings. They're not creating something that you did not want in your own energy field. But with energy, it's like giving even, money to somebody. If you keep giving whatever it is, even the love, whatever, if you keep taking things out of the basket, out of the water bowl, whatever, and you empty it, what are you going to do? That's when the frustration and the anger and the hurt and the fear, all that happens, because you had to feel it was something, because you were not willing to allow yourself to receive. It doesn't have to be from the same person. Energy comes from you from all around you. It's not one set place. It's not one person. It's none of that. It's all around you. So to give joy, you have to be willing to receive it. And if you are giving it and you're not feeling like you're getting that joy, it doesn't make it as fun. There's something off. You might not know what it is right away, but that's what it is. The sharing of joy. And that's what everybody wants: joy, joy, joy in their life. Some people feel, I don't have, I want more life, more joy. I'm sorry, want more joy in their life. I mean, who doesn't want to have a fun time? Who doesn't want joy in your life? Who doesn't want to be woohoo? Look at the flowers that will soon be coming up. And Karen A told me about her cute little flowers. I can't remember what you call them, but I'm sure I know what they look like. To me, my mom was good at giving names to flowers. Ask me and they're all pretty. What's the name of it, Leah? I don't know, pretty. So whatever it is, it's a pretty flower. And I like what Anne put up. It's a pretty tulip, and I love tulips. So that's what joy is. Sometimes just walking out and breathing the fresh air, whether you're just walking around the block or even going to the grocery store. Because even going to the grocery store, you should be filled with joy because, number one, you've got money to go grocery shopping. It may not be a whole cart full, but who needs a whole cart full unless you got a big family? But it's the joy of being able to drive there, the joy of being able to have different things. It's not like it used to be. We don't have unlimited produce, unlimited cans that are not really food, but we eat them anyway. Unlimited, it has changed. So sometimes when you are looking for something specific, it's not always there. But again, are you joyful for what you do have? Are you joyful that you got to go grocery shopping? Sometimes, okay, I got to go grocery shopping. It's like doing laundry, but you're grateful for clean clothes. You may not, and for some people, it's not a joy to do it, But again, be joyful that you even have clothes to wash. Because you've seen, if you go downtown, wherever you're at, certain areas, how many of them even have clean clothes? How many of them have clothes that fit them? So again, the joy, you're sharing the joy and you're wishing them the best. So if they don't have whatever, you're still sending them that love. You're still sending them that joy. You're still sharing. You're not waiting until you're in a certain little group and say, okay, it's okay. We're together so I can be happy now. No, you're sharing it with the world. And that's why you're here. That's why all of us are here, to be that joy, to share that joy, be a part of it. And some people think, well, I'm trying to love everybody, but you got this, darkness or fear or anger, whatever. And someone said they had asked their guides, it's like, okay, you got all these people and I want to spread my light. He goes, but you have all this other stuff. And I'm sure you've heard it from different speakers and what have you, that as long as you go into a crowd and you are one light and you meet up with somebody and just say hi or ask them, hey, how's it going, or whatever, and act as if you're really be interested. If you're going to say hi and ask them how they're doing, you need to be interested. If you're not interested, just say hi and keep moving. But that's just it. You don't know. Like Brian's mom used to compliment people she would just cross the street from. They'd walk past her and she'd go, oh, you look beautiful today, or love your red coat, or even the butcher, oh, I love how you cut my meat. That's spreading joy. And it continues on. It builds them up, builds up their joy. So when they have the next customer, they're all friendly. And if that customer sees that smile, they might have had a big bad day. It depends on how they're going to react. But at the same time, it's just going to continue. It's like dominoes. It's going to continue until it gets to the end. But hopefully there is no end. We can all be dominoes and we just all around across the world. And if there is a little break, that's okay, because it doesn't mean there cannot be other dominoes ready to go again some more. So to me, this is basically how I feel about joy. This to me is kind of like, we all know that we need to be joy, but after talking to Brian after, with LIIFT, I should say, but between Lori Kay and Brian, certain things came to me because I know that's one of my wish lists. That's one of my intentions, to be in joy. And a little over a week ago, I was with Ashley. We had gone to a meditation group at Josh Bicker's place. And he had a meditation. He usually talks us through it. And this time, because usually when I go to meditation, I go somewhere. Don't ask me where. I have no clue. He'd be, okay, everybody come back. And I'd be like, what do you mean come back? I'm still waiting. I already been wherever. Yes, I mean, I got to come down, back where we're done. So I tend to be elsewhere, wherever I'm meant to be. I don't know. But this time I was with my meditation and he had his go through the path, which normally we do. And I will be doing not what like he did, but my way of doing it. And I saw the sun shining on me. Oh, he said we will get a gift. And that gift, long story short to me, that gift, the angel or whatever she was, opened her hands and it was bright golden light. and said, "You are the joy," and handed me that light, waiting for me to take it. And it was so gorgeous. She goes, "Now put it in your heart, put it inside yourself. You are that joy." And I could just feel the joy just blooming all around me. I was so happy. And that's what started this about the joy. And then talking to Lori Kay about the joy, then Brian more about the joy, and realized it's not just me. My purpose here is to be the joy, but my purpose is also to share and receive that joy so it can continue on to others that are feeling that they might be having a rough time, or feel like no one's paying attention to them, or whatever it is, or still having a good day. And if you're having a good day, why wouldn't you still want somebody to say, "Hey, how's it going? Glad to see you. Oh, I like how your hair is," or whatever. You don't even have to compliment them. But sometimes they're so beautiful, you just see the beauty. You can't help but compliment them, whether it's a man or a female. I've done both. "Oh, I like your shoes. I like your tie. I like how your hair looks. I like, you know, isn't it?" Sometimes I've just said, "Oh, isn't it a gorgeous day today?" And I'll say that to strangers walking by, and I'd be just so happy. It's like, "Oh, isn't it a gorgeous day?" Like yesterday, it was like 30-some degrees, but the sun was so bright, so vivid, so energizing. How could you not be in a happy place? But sometimes you got to remind people, you are that happy place. You are it. You are that joy. I am not sure what else to talk about. And I mean, to me, I feel like I've explained things. But if anybody has any questions, but I would like Brian to do the LIIFT. I had come up with something, and then he came up with something. Both things had to do with joy. And to me, I felt this is what everybody needs in case, well, we all need help. Let's get real. I know, I definitely know. Brian's had me for how many years, and I'm still. One time was what, a couple weeks, 3 weeks ago, I had to just say a statement 48 times. It's like, good grief, what's wrong with me? Why do I have to say it 48 times? What do you mean I don't believe that? So yeah, there are certain things, and that we all need help with. And I am so grateful for Brian for doing that. I'm so grateful for the universe to bring us in for this. I'm so grateful for that, because how me and Brian got connected. Liz is not on here tonight for whatever reason. She treated me to a birthday lunch yesterday. And, if it had not been for her talking about her, I don't want to say ex-husband, because they were never divorced, but Gary, awesome man, passed away. But every time, and I had met him before I ever met Liz. So, I mean, all this connection. And she was talking about all this man, and Gary's face just kept popping up. And it's like, no way. So I finally made it to Revelation Spiritual Church. And sure enough, there was Liz and Gary sitting together. It's like, Sam. And that's how I got introduced to Brian. More used to that. Ended up getting into LIIFT, and then blossom into all you wonderful people here tonight, even though we might have connected in different ways before we all got here. Hard to say. But yeah, so to me, the sharing of the joy, sharing of the help, sharing of the love, the universe is awesome. How can you not be joyful about it? How can you not?
Now, what I'd like you to do is read that quote from that card.
You will show me the path to life, abounding joy in your presence, the delights at your right hand forever. And that's in Psalms.
So the first one we're going to do is I have abounding joy in God's presence. A right over left self hug. And we're going to say this together 6 times. The intent here is divine action will flow through us and lift us into even greater joy. I have abounding joy in God's presence. 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 Okay, now blow the changed energy and then breathe it in and then pull in the chi and pull into your heart. Okay, do it again, blow. Breathe in and pull in. 3rd time. Now, if you happen to have a pen and paper, write it on a pen and paper. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with LIIFT, this is called creating an engram. You're making this a permanent addition to your software. And we're going to do 2 more to build on letting ourselves live the joy and be in the joy. I leave behind the painful past while I am creating a joyous, contented present and future for myself. So once again, right over left self hug. We're going to do, I'm told 3 times this time, only 3 times. Okay, so ready? I leave behind the painful past while I am creating a joyous, contented present and future for myself. I leave behind the painful past while I am creating a joyous, contented present and future for myself. I leave behind the painful past while I am creating a joyous, contented present and future for myself. Okay, go ahead and blow. And bring it around. And again. This healing is complete. Okay, write that one up. Okay, now we're going to do the 3rd one. And this, I think you will say, is mercifully short. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am.
Okay.
Now, we could go with a capital A-M as well, since you are, each of you, each of us, a part of the big I am. So, safe and appropriate for us to heal for this. It's right over left self hug. How many times do we need to say it? 3 times, 6 times. So it's 6 times, right over left self hug. And we start. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am. Let's do one extra. I enjoy receiving and giving joy every day, and I am. Okay, go ahead and blow. This healing is complete. Yes, go ahead and write it up.
So I want everybody to go ahead and close your eyes. And just feel yourself surrounded by light, loving light around you. And we're going to take a walk along a path, or you could skip down this path. You could do whatever you want. You can just stroll along. And you see a few trees, but I do so love flowers, and flowers to me bring lots and lots of joy, lots of joy. So you see multiple kinds of flowers or one particular kind of flower. If you want, you can be one of those flowers. You can be that rose. You could be that tulip. You can even be a dandelion if you want to be. Skipping in the sun, you feel your face just lighting up. You feel the heat of the sun just beating down on your face, your beautiful face. And you're going along this path because you know there's something special waiting for you. You're going to be handed a beautiful, beautiful gift. So if you want to walk to a bench or sit down in the middle of the flowers, or if you want to sit where you could see the ocean or be a part of the ocean, it's all joy. It's all beautiful. Everything is a part of you, and you are part of everything. So just breathe in that joy. Breathe in the happiness. Breathe in the sunshine, that perfect weather, perfect moment, the perfect joy. Whatever brings you joy, just stand in there. You are the joy. So whatever you're feeling, you are it. You are. You are that joy. And if you feel you want someone to join you, that's okay. You want your guardian angel, spirit guide, or someone that you truly love and you want to share this beautiful, joyous moment. Or if you have a favorite doggy you want to have next to you, or a kitty cat, where you're holding them and hugging them and loving them, and they're returning that favor because they too are that joy. Just feel it. Just be it. Know it. And feel that joy radiating out from you, radiating from your energy, and just fills you up so much that it is all around you. Your energy is just pulsating with that loving joy. Feel it. Because whether you're standing there alone because you're not alone, it's okay because you are this joy. And when you got someone special around you, that's okay. It's all joy. And if you hear a message being whispered to you, that's okay. Because it's all joy. It's all love. You are right where you're meant to be. Filled inside, surrounded by loving joy. And you are filled with so much joy that if you want to share it, if you want it to spread out, go for it. Have fun with it. Know that you are being healed. You have been healed. You are healed for whatever. It doesn't matter because you are now healthy, happy, joyous, loving. You are everything. You are beauty, and you see all of that, and you share it. You send it out. You send it out, and you are receiving the beauty of it, receiving all that joy back in. Oh, doesn't it make you happy? Doesn't it make you glow? Oh, the joy of it all. Oh, and now, if you're ready to receive it, you're willing to receive it, just hold out your hands and a gift will be given to you. A gift like no other, because it is made of light, bright light, whether it's all the rainbows together, or all golden, white, or all purple, sparkly, whatever. It doesn't matter, because it's all yours, and it's all you. It is you. That is the gift. The gift made just for you, especially for you to do as you so desire, to receive it inside you and give as you desire. Give as little or as much, it doesn't matter, because it's going to come right back to you. It has opened your heart so wide that you are of the light. You are of the rainbow. You are of the joy. You are of the never-ending love. You are the continuation of eternity. And you have been given the gift of knowing that. So as you have accepted it, as you give thanks, as you appreciate it, as you have gratitude for it, now slowly come back, come up to the path as you are filled with that. You could slowly, lovingly, joyfully come back into your human body, knowing that you're here to have fun, joyful fun, fun. You're just so filled with joy. That is so much fun. Oh, what laughter, what love, what joy. And if you want to set an intention, just before you come all the way into this beautiful body that has been created just for you, why not? Why not have fun, set an intention of love and more joy, more love, and welcome. Welcome to your body as it is filled with love and ready to spread out to others as we share.
Dear God, thank you for having brought us together today. Thank you for enabling us to share with one another, to be a family together, to grow with, to seek with, to joy with. Thank you for guiding our feet so we can come ever closer to exuding your joy and your love within ourselves and around us. We thank you for guiding us, watching over us as we depart from here this evening and go about whatever business you would have us to do, and then return soon. For all the good you've poured upon us and will be pouring upon us, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. And we all say, Amen.